So welcome to the channel. We're gonna start today off with the tutorial. It's gonna be my first video that I make, and we're gonna do a shorten hem because that is the most basic or the foundational place to start for starting tailoring on a professional level. So we have Carhartts here for our shop. There's 2 pants with a ticket that says shorten hem, and what we do is we get started, and this is how we do it. Ready? I'm gonna undo the button, take the 2 belt loops here and pull the back waistband like this. Hold these 2 tightly, centered, and then grab the pants like this evenly, and then you have your inseams laid evenly on your table. You can fold this up just like this. You do have to get your measuring tape. And in a second, there are 2 of them. Gotta take the other one again. Flip. So our shop gets clients that come in and we do fittings for them, so they're pinned. So what we'll do is, when it's like this, you grab the end of the hem, put a chalk mark on there, which you'll need. Wax chalk, tailor's chalk. Same thing on the other one, that's front and back. Undo this, and you can see why this person would want this shortened. They're definitely not that tall. These are quite substantial, but that's okay. Ready? Once you get the 2 seams lined up, pretty even, nice and flat, you get these together, get these seams right here all together, all 4 seams nicely even. Don't have to be too exact, but as long as these right here are lining up together and this is sitting evenly, you're ready to make your mark. So grab your ruler, look here where that mark is, make another one over it, another one over it, grab your ruler. We'll get a new chalk here. Making sure your chalk is sharp makes it easier for marks to be made on the pant. It's a very slim and easy glide. You don't have to do too much. Just let it roll on the edge of the blade of the ruler and the pant. That way you have your lines in all 3. Then you look at the width of this, which is 1 inch wide. So after your mark of length, you make another 1 inch mark right there, make another 1 inch mark right there, and do the same thing again with this line. 1, fold up, get in between here, fold up, get in between here, and good to go. Now take your scissors, make sure everything's lined up still, and then you leave another 1/2 inch and start cutting. You can draw that line out if you're new or whatever, but it's pretty easy. So just a cut, don't be afraid. Now we can measure our inseam. Take your tape measure to the middle of the pant seams of the crotch and then down, and this is called the inseam because it's in the inside of the leg, and that's 23 inches. So 23-inch inseam for the pant. We'll grab our new pair. And get from here. Alright, so our measurement was 23-inch inseam. We're going to go from the inside of the legs again. So it's right here. Pants, pockets, and zipper are facing this way, sideways, and everything is even. And that way you have 2 seams that are the inside, the inseam of the pant leg, ready for measuring, which is the most commonly used measurement. So it's a good term to learn. And so that was 23, which is right here. Which is 9, about 9 3/4, so, or 9 1/2, I'm sorry. So that's 9 1/2. over here, 9.5, a mark. You can make your mark there. Grab your other pants leg and again get everything nice and centered. As long as the ends are meeting up here at the end, you can put your hand down stiff and shake away some of this if you'd like to get things flat, because it's what matters is though that being still and then the marking point that's here. Everything above that should be okay once those are all even like this. So those two lines are made. You start making your chalk marks again. Swipe, fold the leg, go in between the ruler and the pants, and then flip it one more time. Do the same thing on the other side. This was an inch width, so you can bring your ruler there, put your mark up there. Same thing here. Easy. Bam. 2, 3. Just want to check again. It should always stay the same, but you never know. Grab your scissors, hold your hand down here, and cut your 1/2 inch allowance for seaming. And so there's those. Take our tags off. It's easier to work. Now onto the table for sewing. As you can see, they are thicker threads in this, so we have to also match that because otherwise it won't look right at that bottom of the hem there. So I'll show you guys the thread to use for that too. Let's see what kind of navy we can find that's thick like that. We constantly run through these and it's right here. So there it is. Here's the brand. It's Gutermann and it's 100% polyester. DDL 8700 industrial machine, because this is our shop and we have industrial machines, but these steps are all, you know, able to be done with a home machine as well. It's the same process. So we take off our old thread. This is thin black. We put on our thick navy. Make your little knot here. Cut your excess, and then there's a foot for a pedal for lifting the foot up on this, for getting it in there. And then you pull that, it'll release some tension, and then you can pull your thread through. Cut it there. There is a bobbin under here. I'm gonna try to show you guys. It's right there. So what you do is you take this lever right there and you pull it. But we do this without looking because it's been lots of years. Anyway, you pull this out like this. There's your bobbin. My fellow shop friends here hate the fact that I keep making new bobbins, but I can't change 20 years of the same thing. I'm gonna put it through that hole first. There it goes, right through here. I'll show you guys in another video, upon request, like threading machines, industrial machines, or any home machines too. The purpose of these videos are gonna be to help people at home, you know, enjoy the same skills that we do here. So, pull this through, keep your pedal up. You can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever it takes to keep it still. While the pedal's up, or the foot's up, you hit the pedal, and then it starts to roll this bobbin for us. Ready? Yeah, some nice action for you guys. Cut this. Now we also have to take this off, and we will use blue because we're true tailors here. We don't play those mismatched color games. Now you replace this because I'm going to show you guys why. Okay. Ready? Same thing. Pull this through. Cut this. We have to use thin on the top stitch from the needle because this hemming will be done through the other side of the pant. So this thread will show up on the finished surface, and that thread, the thin one, will be on the inside. It's just to make the machine run smoother with not so much thick threading on both ends, and it does help. It's a good little trick for you guys if you ever need to sew a pair of jeans or a heavy-duty Carhartt pant like this. So now that we're threaded, we'll grab our pant leg just like this, you know, on the side again. So this is how I do it. Let's put this up here. Well, grab the pant again, just like that on its side. Grab the one leg, pull it over, and then you grab this top layer, get into the underneath one. You fold that first line in and start at the seam always. It's just the original starting point. And then fold it over to the next line here. Pick up your foot, put it back down, put your needle down. You might want to check all your settings. It should be a little tense, and then it should be spaced out a little bit because these are tight stitches and they should be, and it's thick thread. So we'll start, push the pedal down, and just go. Let's put this here so you guys can see. Ready? And that should create that, which is beautiful. I know. Okay, let's do this. When you've come to a little bit, let's go a little slower. You've come a little bit, it's good to grab the next seam, fold that over, pull just like this while you're holding here, and line up those lines. Just always want to make sure your garment is comfortably and loosely moving as you sew. So ready? We'll go slowly just so you guys can see. I'm holding this with my hand and we're gonna push. So the pedal, boom. I'm going slow so that you guys can see we're staying at the edge. There's that thin fabric or thread, but then it stitches that on the outside. I'm gonna keep going here. Always keep tension on seams. If you can see my hands, they're always on a seam as we move. So put your needle down again, readjust, you know, get the pant comfortable. Always want this part of the pant to be pretty loose. I've been doing this for a long time so I can manage and feel where the pant's at. But normally you should be keeping the pant comfortable on the table and laid flat. There's the seams that meet from the other side. We should pull this out. Bam. Okay, now let's do this. Let's do the second pant leg. You just grab that, split those the pant in half again, get the seams, prepare your creases. Starting point is right here again. Put the needle down, adjust, go to a crease maybe in between the pant leg first. Hold down here tight and kind of guide a little bit. There we go. And when you come and look at the other side, all your seams should match, to be honest. It takes some practice, but you have to trust yourself. You have to have confidence in yourself and understand that this is just an analog operation and usually you're better than you think. Okay, so there's one. We finished. We'll bring this over to our press here. Obviously this is an industrial press, so it has a vacuum. When you push this pedal, it kind of sucks the steam that comes out of this, which has a Teflon shoe. With the Teflon shoe, there's no chance of it burning any fabrics, and that's special to the industrial machines, of course. So what I do first, lay it down get these nice and flat. I'll just hit this flat first, then just grab it in the middle and over, so that's like that, and hit these bumps, right? So get one, get two, grab this again, go straight, you'll see the little bubble, get this, and you have yourself a beautiful pant leg. Right. Cool. So next one. Go flat. I keep it on there so it can absorb the moisture and keep its form with, you know, dry instead of it being puffy and humid. You have to make sure it's dry and not any kind of damp or moist. Then for our customers, we usually do the whole pant. So boom, grab seams, hold it. That's one pant leg, grab the other one. And they usually go for a wash after the tailors anyway, but for aesthetics and potential previews, this is it. Look at this. We've shortened those long pants into the proper length. Voila. Wham bam. There you go. Then you come over here and you do a little money dance. Okay, alright, so in case you guys missed that one, we're gonna do this one too. Ready? Pants are still, let's say, facing forward, zipper. It's nicer this way, trust me guys. And then you fold that one over and you pull one back. Alright? Trust me when I tell you this. Now, get back in there. Remember, grab those seams, the line, you'll know where it's at. Then push down. You can now undo, because things have to be comfortable here. Like this. I'm going to fold those lines. Ready? Push. Boom. Seam to seam. You can fold or flip as you go, so the pant is always relaxed. It's always facing the right way as you're sewing. So again, lift the foot up when you get to this big bump and just meet your line. That's it. Boom. Take it out. Cut your excess threads. And there's that. Next. Boom. Grab. Let's do a fast one. Ready? Fold. Put your foot down. Turn it. Grab the middle. Somewhere around there. Readjust. And go. Boom. Grab. Down. Okay, there's that. Cut, 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 cut. Goes to the board. Grab those two side seams again. Push down. So if at home you have not like a high pressure boiler for steaming, then in a vacuum board, which is obviously overboard for a housework, but you can use your iron. You might want to put something over the fabric, whatever you're working on, hit it with a little steam, and then let the dry heat bottom part of your iron, you know, over that cover that you have on it, absorb and dry out that humidity from the steam, and it will come out very crispy. Again, we'll do this. And here we go. Let's go. And then we'll grab them right there. God damn it. Of course. And ready for pickup tomorrow. Let's go.